Don't make a sound. They're getting closer.
4 alien huntresses broke into my hut during the storm. One of them looked straight at me and whispered, I saw him first. Mine. I didn't know then that she would change the fate of 2 worlds. The planet Varela 9 was dying. Red lightning tore across the horizon, and the air smelled like burnt metal. I was there alone. A human engineer on a forgotten world, sent to repair an old beacon. No backup. No command, just me and the storm. When the wind hit, I barely made it inside my hut. And then, the knock came. 4 tall figures stepped through the dust, armored, glowing eyes, dripping with violet rain. They called themselves Huntresses. As they entered, one leaned close and whispered to the others, I saw him first. Mine. I pretended not to hear, but something inside me did. Their leader spoke coldly, all discipline and pride, but one of them, smaller, limping, fell to her knees. A plasma burn seared her side. The others turned away. They called her weak flesh, disposable. She looked up at me, pain in her silver eyes, and I did the stupidest thing a human could do on an alien world. I helped her. I grabbed my med gel, sealed the wound, and held her steady. Her skin shimmered under the glow. Why would you help me? She asked softly. Because where I come from, I said. We don't leave our own behind. For a second, she just stared. And then, she smiled. The next morning, the horizon lit up with plasma fire. Empire drones, black-winged, soulless machines, were closing in. The pack panicked. Their leader barked orders, but I noticed something strange. The Empire signal was locked onto them. They weren't soldiers. They were runaways. Move! I shouted, grabbing my rifle. We ran, through caves of glass and sand, chased by machines that never slept. Lyra, that was her name, fought beside me, strong, fearless, and yet she'd look at me like she'd known me forever. Every time our hands brushed, I felt it, that strange, unspoken bond growing between us. That night, we hid in the ruins. The storm outside had quieted, but inside, something else was brewing. Lyra placed her hand over mine. Human hearts beat louder, she whispered. I can hear it. A soft light glowed between our palms, and suddenly I saw her memories. Cages, war, fire, loneliness. She gasped and pulled away. You saw that? I nodded. You don't deserve their chains. Her eyes softened. We were bred to hunt, but I want to choose what I fight for. And that night, under the ruined sky, 2 enemies became something more. We reached an underground facility. The walls hummed with ancient energy. Inside, holograms flickered, experiments, blueprints, human DNA samples. My blood ran cold. The Empire was using human genetics to breed hybrid soldiers, half human, half Zairan. They were building an army to erase both species' freedom. I transmitted everything to the Resistance. But before I could finish, the scanners flashed red. They had found us. The sky tore open as the Empire's flagship descended. A massive walker landed, shaking the ground. From the smoke stepped Admiral Kor, armor black as obsidian, eyes burning like dying stars. Surrender the hybrids, human. This isn't your war. It is now. The first shot tore through the sand. The air turned to chaos, explosions, fire, screams. I was thrown back, bleeding. Lyra screamed my name. Our psychic link flared, a surge of white energy bursting from her chest. Drones vaporized mid-air. The sky turned bright as dawn. Together we fought, her claws, my blaster, one heartbeat, and when it was over, the Admiral was gone. Silence. For the first time, the wind was gentle. Lyra knelt beside me, her hand on my chest. You gave me a reason to live, she whispered. And you reminded me what living means, I replied. Her pack stayed. They rebuilt the broken relay station as a new home. We sent one last signal to space. Not of war, but peace. A year later, under the Crimson Dawn, our child took her first steps, half human. Half Zyron, the storm had ended, and from its ashes, a new kind of love was born, a bond no empire could ever break. We were built from different stars, but we bled the same. In the darkest storm, humanity wasn't our weakness, it was our gift.